Now, first, an original Western on Radio 4, The Continuing Adventures of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Deceased, by Sebastian Baczkiewicz. Many of the events depicted in this drama are true, some are not.
Easy now. House.
What?
Valley just yonder.
More a shack, you ask me.
Fella called Claypole lived there. Clayton Claypole.
What, the drunk?
That's his house and that's his scrub of land, sure as I'm talking to you. He and I got some unfinished business.
Like you and that President Roosevelt?
That ain't the same situation at all, not even close.
You do realize recommending you as collector of taxes in El Paso was never actually about you, Mr. Garrett.
Why, you was all done and done for good, Garrett. You know it, I know it.
It was about discovering an unflinching and unwavering star. And you have tumbled from that lofty firmament.
Just another lost old man as tired of himself as he is of the world. No sense in denying it.
I ain't lost.
Oh, you ain't.
And I shall show you who is done and done for.
I gotta say this, Pat, and you will not appreciate it, I know. But this idea of yours is what I would have to call ill-conceived. Hell, it's barely an idea at all.
Will you quit with your damn yelping?
You know it ain't nothing but stubborn pride making you creep up on a house in the middle of God's good nowhere. Clayton Claypole, for Christ's sake.
You hear that?
Regular nightingale.
Haven't heard that song and...
Well, since the night they laid me out. Remember, Pat?
No, maybe you're right.
I am.
Best leave this.
Why, the world is full of contradiction, Pat.
I'll give you contradiction.
Evening, folks. Now, where be that no-good varmint Clayton Claypole hiding his no-good self, huh?
You know who this is, don't you, Nancy?
I don't, and I don't much care to. You finished going through his stuff?
Telling you we may have gone and caught us a devil by the tail, 'cause this is Pat Garrett, Nance. Man who killed Billy the Kid. Sheriff and U.S. Marshal. Man's a legend.
What he doing here in the middle of the night?
According to Clayton, 2 minutes in his company make you wish you had an eye full of pepper.
Just you make sure we secure that door. Them windows, too.
Gotta know what he wants. Garrett.
Won't make much difference. Nate Tweedy take his opportunity.
Will you look at this now?
What?
Look.
Let ahead and read the White House.
That it do.
Holy cow.
What's it say?
It's a letter thanking Mr. Garrett here for all his loyal service and wishing him all the very best for the future.
Sound like someone got the old heave-ho.
From what, Benji?
Damned if I know.
You tied his hands, didn't you?
Good and tight.
Then put the letter back where you found it, and let's hope your Pat Garrett ain't working for Nate Tweedy.
Nate Tweedy wouldn't hire Pat Garrett to put the scares on us. That ain't his style.
His style? He could be out there right now, Tweedy, or the man he sent to...
Well, Tweedy send his boys in. It's Garrett going to be the first to die. 'Cause I'll blow his head off second that they do, Nance. Don't you doubt it.
You took Garrett's gun, like I said.
What you think? Hit him good, too.
Then I'm gonna check them windows all locked down.
You know, this may be a good thing, Nancy. Garrett being here, I make Tweety less inclined to come a knocking if he knows we are.
Don't you be getting no ideas, mister.
Hell you.
Did you not understand me? I said.
Heard what you said.
Then you will stay where you are, or I will blow your goddamn head off. Pat Garrett or no.
Who said that? My hands? You tied my goddamn hands?
Best you shut your mouth.
What you point that rifle for?
Take a wild guess.
Oh, my head.
Should've just let this be, Garrett, like I said.
You said no such thing.
Should've just headed on back home to Apollinaria, the old homestead. Oh, but not you, Pat, never you. Once you get the urge to put a finger on someone. Why, you're not a man. You're more a kind of judgment, ain't you?
You mocking me now? I think you're mocking me.
You just been brought down low by a midget and a girl barely a woman, Pat. What you think all them fancy friends of yours in the Coney Island saloon gonna do when they hears that choice little tidbit?
Easy there, mister. Best you leave that cuff perched right there on your head.
She's right. The swelling.
What'd you hit me with?
Bucket.
You took me down with that, Shorty?
Begging your pardon all to hell, boss. But given your present situation, I would have to advise that you ain't in any kind of position to antagonize.
No need to go taking up, so just wondering if you were standing on a chair at the time.
Matter of fact, I was. Mr. Garrett.
What you say?
That is who you is, ain't it? Pat Garrett?
You say so.
You saying you ain't Pat Garrett?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, either you is or you ain't.
I know that's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That I'm Garrett.
Pat Garrett? Sheriff Pat Garrett, killer of Billy the Kid.
Uh-huh.
That's what you're saying.
Did I deny it?
Well, I don't know what you did or didn't do. We got ourselves chasing each other's tail all over the goddamn place.
There's a lady present, Shorty.
And you can knock that Shorty shit off, too, you hear?
Will the pair of you quit with this nonsense, please? Because I got a question or two of my own for our visitor here.
Easy with that rifle, ma'am.
This the way you normally announce yourself at a stranger's door?
Truth is, I'm no stranger at this door.
Well, you a stranger to me.
Homesteader and prospector named Clayton Claypole.
And your business with him is?
All due respects, miss, but that's between me and Clayton.
Well, now it's between you and me. Mister?
Weren't my idea to ride this way. Weren't against it, you know I did.
As you are 25 years dead, I would hope you don't got no ideas at all, Billy.
Well, that's supposed to hurt my feelings.
You don't got no feelings neither, now get.
Oh, but I sure got your measure, Pat Garrett, and well, you do know it. Look scared, though, don't they? Two of them. Putting on a brave show, but that all it is. A show.
You think I could take him?
Well, I wouldn't go antagonizing. Scared is liable to go any which way to Tulsa, and well, we both do know it.
Now get!
Who you planning to get?
Don't matter.
You pass out or something?
Oh, jeez, this is Clayton Claypole's place, ain't it?
Maybe.
Maybe yes or maybe no.
You and Mr. Claypole clearly ain't what anyone would describe as close then.
We kind of lost touch over the years.
So what's your business be with him tonight?
Shorty sure has got a temper on him, ain't he?
Call me that again.
Benji?
Benji what?
Best you took hold of yourself.
You should listen to the lady, Benji. And anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying back to the circus or something?
Who told you about any of that?
Someone send you after me?
Why, what you done? Stole the circus money?
And if I did? What you gonna do about it?
Well, depending on how much you took, son.
Circus will get its $100 back.
Did it to help me. Our situation.
Now, what, you're in the circus, actually in it, like a clown or something?
Like an acrobat. Renowned and adored. The great Stupendo. Ain't that right, Benji?
Not for me to say.
The great Stupendo? Well, I never heard no great Stupendo.
He's not one to sit too high on the wall.
On account of his diminished stature.
I will punch you, old man.
No, you will not, Benji. But to tell you the God's honest truth, Mr. Garrett, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of your sass, you understand? Get him a chair, Benji.
Oh, he ain't gonna hit me with it, is he?
Can if you'd sooner.
Now we all fine, we three?
Oh, we copacetic, Mr. Garrett.
Then maybe move that rifle from out of my face.
No.
Ticket you his maid, miss.
Take it, you need to shut your mouth and let me think about this situation a second.
And there was me thinking we three had broken the ice.
Oh, we broken something, that's for sure. What you think, Benji?
You know what I think, Nancy. Whether he's sent here by Tweety or not.
Nate, Tweety?
Then you do know who he is.
Clayton in some sort of trouble with Tweety? This the situation?
You tell us.
Well, I can't very well tell you what I do not know.
Then you claiming Tweety didn't send you here?
I am certain of it.
Then you and he ain't friends.
With a pimp and a horse thief?
You believe him, Nancy?
If you be the great Pat Garrett, then maybe you can tell me something.
Depend on what that something is.
Clayton always said he rode with him in the old days. The kid. That true?
Well, a lot of people rode with the kid. He had that way with some folks, stupid folk.
You calling Clayton stupid?
Kid had a winning way, especially around the senoritas. Of course, they didn't see him for what he was, but some gals get all soft and skitty when they see a pretty face. Some fellas do.
But not you. You never got soft and skitty then.
I never mistook Billy for anything other than the killer he was, unlike your Clayton.
So he was there back then. Out in Lincoln County, Clayton?
Sure he was. We two sank a glass I don't know how many times.
And the night you caught up with the kid out there at Fort Sumner, Clayton there then?
No.
Well, Clayton said he was. Clayton said he saw it all. You shooting the kid in the back, everything.
Well then, Clayton Claypole is as much of a goddamn liar as he ever was.
Jeez, Nancy!
Give me one good reason not to blow your head right off now. Pat Garrett, I dare you. I double dare you.
Because then you would have to answer for the murder of that same Pat Garrett, and I don't think that is a destiny you would relish.
Murder my eye. You a trespasser. You bust into my property like some streak of wayward lightning, and you got the temerity to call me a murderer?
Your property?
Yeah, my property. My land, my well, my goddamn mule.
Then why don't you just go and get him, huh? Clayton will set us all straight soon as you do see me, miss.
Because my beloved Clayton is dead and gone.
Laid out next door. Rest in peace.
Oh.
Now I think it's best you get back on that roof, Benji.
You sure?
Reckon so.
Anything you need, Nancy.
What I don't need, Benji, is you making bad worse. You understand?
That's well said, miss.
Same apply to you, Sheriff. Well, that was sure exciting, weren't it?
Beloved Clayton?
When you see him last?
5 years back.
Out in El Paso? But not since?
Oh, not since.
What the hell you doing here in the middle of the goddamn night?
It is hard to imagine, Pat. I will not deny it. No, I will not.
Can't hardly believe it myself, Tom, truth be told.
You and President Roosevelt going to be in the same room at the same time. The White House, Pennsylvania Avenue.
You're making it sound like the moon.
Why, you're just about the most famous man in New Mexico.
Thought that was Lew Wallace.
Lew Wallace.
Well, I sure do appreciate the gesture, Tom.
Well, man is only improved by the caliber of his friendships. Everyone know that.
Not everyone act on it, though.
That they surely don't. Now, you be sure and persuade old Teddy to come on down to El Paso one time. We'll have him a suite prepared, anything he may require. Finest wines from Paris, France.
I do believe that be you, Pat Garrett. Yes, I do.
Claypole? Clayton Claypole?
At your most humble, Sheriff.
I think you have me muddled.
Muddle with who now, the Prince of Wales?
It might be best if you went on your way, friend.
I ain't no friend of yours, Tom Powers. Yeah, I know you, and I know that thieves' den you call a saloon.
Thieves' den. You hear that, Pat?
Believe I was talking to the sheriff, mister.
Well, there ain't no sheriff here, Clayton, not anymore. Now I gotta train a cat.
Heard tell you was taking that train to Washington.
You heard right.
Sure be going places, don't you?
Would seem so.
Remember when you and me weren't much more than a couple of barflies back in Lincoln County? And the kid, too?
Well, that was more than 20 years, Pat.
Well, you and Billy was tied back then, huh? Danced at your damn wedding.
You and I have some business together, Clayton, actual business.
I'll shout it out right here on Montana Avenue with all the ladies passing in their fine parasols and Sunday best. Yes, I will.
Shout out what?
You know full well.
What I know is that you are drunk and I'm fast losing patience.
The kid, Pat. I'm talking about the kid. Your friend. In fact, you shot him in the back. What would your President Roosevelt think of the great Pat Garrett then?
That ain't a fact I acknowledge.
It don't make no difference whether you acknowledge it or not. That is what they do say, and well, you do know it.
Here's $1, Clayton. Get yourself a bath.
You saying I stink?
You said it.
You know, for all your $50 suits and fine French cologne, when you look at me, you ain't looking at anyone other than your own bad self. Only difference is, I never shot me a friend in the back.
Say it again, Clayton, please. Just say it again.
No, he ain't worth it, Pat. You know he ain't.
You ain't me ain't done, Clayton. I see you again, you will not find me so forgiving.
The train.
Yeah, I'll send a telegram when I'm returned.
Be sure and say howdy to the president, Pat.
Won't forget this, Clayton. You hear?
And you didn't, did you? Forget it.
You say you married to him, so I guess you would know how ornery he could be.
Actually, he was always very decent, Clayton. Decent to me.
That does surprise me.
We full of surprises.
And Benji?
What about Benji?
Well, how he fit into all this?
Looked out for the both of us, Clayton. Always did. Who you look out for?
You know, I can't feel my wrist, these ropes.
Is that why you here tonight? To settle a 5-year-old score. By God, I think it is.
I'd like to shut my eyes. Can I do that? Can I shut my eyes?
Know what it looked like to me? Looked like you falling on some hard times, mister.
Yeah, that's so.
Looked like the president gave you a whipping and sends you sailing off to nowhere with nothing in your hand but a letter thanking you for your loyal service.
What you say?
So you come all the way out here to lay a cold, mean hand on Clayton. Stupid old Clayton Claypole, who ain't nothing more to you than a drunk and one indisputably dismal gambler.
No, what you say about the letter?
Benji found a letter in your pocket. Said you were there this past week, the White House.
And you read it, my personal correspondence?
Sure looked that way, don't it?
You had no right.
You ain't in any position to talk about rights, especially since the president gave you the heave-ho, didn't he? Let her not say that? Why, I can just as easy take it out and read it you. You want me to do that?
No. What I want you to do is to point that rifle some other place.
Then don't you annoy me.
And if I do annoy you...
Then I will not hesitate.
You already hesitated.
There, a hole in the roof says I didn't.
You want to know the one thing I can honestly say I took away with me after all these years out in the wild, Nancy?
Who you calling Nancy?
That if you got a notion to do something serious, then you best get to it. Because this is not a land of waverers and procrastinators.
What?
No, ma'am, it is not. Waverers and procrastinators have a tendency to get nothing but dead. So either you gonna shoot that rifle, Mrs. Claypole, and secure yourself a place in the history books as the black woman who did do for Pat Garrett, or you ain't. And if you ain't, then I'd be mighty obliged if you would put that rifle down, untie me, and hope to hell that I don't do nothing but leave you and your short-ass friend to whatever it is you got going on out here.
You threatening me?
No, Nancy, I'm making you a guarantee. So pull that trigger, let's finish this, shall we, huh? 'Cause this one old buffalo who all tuckered out.
You don't think I will?
I don't care. Let's get this done. I'm ready if you are.
You serious?
See me winking?
I ain't scared to do it. I ain't.
Waverers and procrastinators.
Not another word. Serious.
They always the first to end up last.
I warning you.
Then pull that trigger and do us both a favor.
Don't think I don't want to.
I know you want to, and I know I want you to, too. So this is a debate without an argument.
Said, shut your mouth.
Pull that trigger and you have done what hundreds of others only dreamed of. Count of 3. Come on. 1, 2. Note you waver. 3.
Benji's right.
What?
You're our ace in the hole, yes you are. Even Nate Tweedy's gonna think twice about shooting Pat Garrett.
So you ain't gonna do it?
No, I ain't. And I ain't wavering. Not on this.
That is disappointing.
Shut up, Mr. Garrett.
So I'm your hostage.
You just figured that out.
Must have been a happy man the day Clayton brought you home as his bride.
Don't think he was all that keen on marrying no mule. No, not at first.
Even on our admittedly short acquaintance, I can see that you ain't no kind of mule, ma'am.
No, I am no more and no less than 3 ponies.
You're what now?
That's my worth the day my daddy sold me to Clayton.
He sold you for 3 ponies?
You call it a trade if it make you feel better.
Clayton owned you?
Nobody owned me.
And you were?
16. Just on.
And now you, what, 19?
20.
I got a daughter that age.
You a man of responsibility?
Yes, I am.
Then why would you try to get me to shoot you?
He'll hire killers, Tweety. That's his way.
No doubt.
Well, you don't stand a chance.
Benji's a hell of a shot.
Stupendo's just a whippersnapper, same as you.
You sound almost concerned, Mr. Garrett. Now, seeing you know all about me and Clayton, how about you come clean about you and the president? You and he had a falling out, it would seem. Not every day I hold a rifle to the head of a man who has shook the hand of the president. And you there only last week getting your marching order.
Yeah, well, it wasn't always troublesome. I do assure you our relationship.
The one between you and President Theodore Roosevelt?
Why, if you had been there the first time...
Then tell me about the first time.
Well, that whiskey I see over there...
Spill the beans and I shall give you a taste. I promise.
Yeah, Pat, spill the beans.
Are you still around?
Huh?
Yeah, Pat, why don't you tell a pretty young lady all about the first time?
Wondered where you wander off to.
Oh, never far away, you know that. And well, you do know the real reason the president wanted to meet you. You always known it.
Weren't on account of you, Billy.
Oh, you had some other claim to fame?
Fame I had was more than sufficient.
Oh, then why is it me they sing the songs about?
Maybe you require reminding as to who it was that put you in your grave, Billy.
Yeah, but it weren't no grave you could keep me in for very long now, was it, Pat? Why, it's only on account of me you loomed large as a mountain. And well, you do know it. Less charitably inclined man would say you owed me, yes he would.
You were actually standing here, I would shoot you again.
But I ain't standing here, am I? For I am big as heaven.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you again right now.
Mr. Garrett, you hear me? Mr. Garrett. You all right?
Something happened.
Look like you passed out again.
How long?
A minute, maybe.
Minute. So, he decent to you? Clayton, that true? That actually true?
We were content enough in our circumstance, and I done talking about him. Old Teddy's the only man I want to hear about.
Well, that ain't much of a story.
It ain't?
Not really. Not in the great scheme.
The great scheme? Why, you talking to a girl got herself sold to a man 3 times her age for 3 ponies. And I can guarantee that this is without doubt the biggest story that this girl has ever heard. And don't act like you don't want to tell it, Mr. Garrett, because I see you do. I see Roosevelt itching in you like a sting.
Mr. Garrett. Mr. Patrick F. Garrett.
Mr. President, an honor, sir.
Weather today.
Testing.
You don't mind?
Mind?
We two taking a stroll.
Man needs to breathe, sir.
Man needs to breathe. Excellent. Of course, you have snow down there in El Paso.
Where there's mountains, I guess, yeah.
New Mexico. How sorely my heart does yearn. This magnificent country of ours, salvaged from the grip of savages.
If you say so, sir.
I do say so. And we must preserve it, must we not, this country? Cherish it, protect it against those who would exploit and undermine it.
A noble aim, sir.
None nobler. It was comfortable, your journey to Washington?
As it could be.
3 long, hard days, I'd wager.
Known a good few harder, sir.
No, a good few harder. Why, I do not doubt you have, Mr. Garrett. No, sir, I do not doubt you have.
That's it. That's the story.
Pretty much.
Just a word or two about the weather.
Sorry to disappoint.
You ain't sorry at all, and I am sorely disappointed. What was that?
Coyote!
Coyote.
You two okay down there?
I could help you, with Tweety.
And why would you do that?
This kind of situation, I have some experience.
So I do hear.
Then untie me and let me do just that.
So then, after you went for your stroll, you and Teddy did what? Sat in his office? Smoked some fine cigars? What?
We went on walking.
In the White House garden?
And all the world so keen and cold.
Why are we here, Mr. Garrett? You and I. Why are we two here on a cold winter's day? Feel free to speculate, please. I'd be fascinated to hear.
Well, I'm here to ask you for your commendation, Mr. President. Collector of taxes in El Paso.
Collector of taxes in El Paso?
Yes, sir.
Going up in the world.
I am allowed my ambition. Although I do not think your Mr. Stubbenfield saw me in so flattering a light.
After your meeting at the State Department this morning.
I don't believe Mr. Stubbenfield took to me.
Not one to get his hands dirty. Claude Stubbenfield. Bureaucrat to his toes. So why, I wonder, would he suggest we meet, we two? Stubbenfield, why would he make that recommendation?
Well, I had no idea he had, sir.
No? Why, so that you and I can get what? An impression. A sense, if you prefer, of one another. Test the other's mettle. See how soon it is before one or the other of us blinks.
Sounds like you and I are on the cusp of shooting something out, sir.
A shootout, yes! Parry and thrust, pow!
Well, guess I'm just getting a little long in the tooth for all that.
Is that the reason you resigned from being sheriff of Doña Ana County?
I just lost my appetite, sir.
For justice?
For the criminal element. I told all this to Mr. Stubbenfield.
And now, Mr. Garrett, you can tell me.
Well, it wears a man down, I guess, sir. 20 years is a long time.
But what a glorious 20 years. The kid and who knows how many others brought to justice by your own mighty hand.
I couldn't say, sir.
Why, you're not a man. You're more a kind of... what?
Mr. President?
Why, you're more a kind of judgment.
A lot of them stories got exaggerated.
Well, by the newspapers and such, the books. Your book?
My book tells it straight, sir. Only one that does.
The Authentic Life of Billy the Kid. Why, I have read that tome I don't know how many times.
I kept it plain and simple.
You didn't bring it with you, did you?
The book?
The gun. The 6-shooter, the one you used to kill the kid.
No, sir. I didn't think it appropriate.
Oh, that is a shame. It surely is.
That gun hangs above the bar.
The Coney Island Saloon, El Paso.
You know it, sir?
I like to keep my ear to the ground. The proprietor is one Mr. Tom Powers, is it not?
It is.
And he is a friend of yours, an intimate.
We go back a way, sir. He is a patriot and a Republican.
And an inveterate gambler. And all that is wrong with this country. A person who has chosen to live on his wits solely to profit from the weakness of his brother Americans.
Virtue's not always so easy to maintain in New Mexico.
Of that I do not doubt, sir. But inveterate gamblers and alcoholics are not the stuff of heroes. They are not cut of that sacred cloth. They are not like you, Mr. Garrett. Men of pure and just heart. Men of integrity and natural grace.
Man, you may have me wrong, sir.
Wrong?
As a man of pure and just heart.
Nonsense! Are you not the very instrument of the manifest destiny that keeps this land safe for honest white men and women?
Sir?
No need to look so alarmed, Pat. Oh, you don't mind, do you, me calling you Pat?
No, sir, not at all.
You're sure now? Wouldn't want your feathers ruffled. Not the great Pat Garrett.
My feathers are just fine, sir.
Your feathers are just fine. Marvelous, marvelous. What a life you've had. Billy the Kid, by Jiminy. Why, even the name. You knew him, of course, before you and he went head-to-head, as it were.
He minded me and I minded him.
Which means?
We knew to keep our distance.
Well, from the outset of your acquaintance?
Pretty much.
Enlighten me.
Enlighten you?
That fateful night out at Fort Sumner. I'd like to hear it.
I'm not sure I...
Please don't refuse and disappoint me, Mr. Garrett.
So did you?
Did I what?
Tell him.
You promised me a taste of whiskey.
Well, you ain't done yet.
And when I am, what happens when I'm done?
When you done, we'll decide what best. What best for all of us. All parties concerned.
I don't want to die in this house, Mrs. Clayton, and I don't believe you do either.
5 minutes ago, you were begging me to kill you.
That was 5 minutes ago, and I wasn't begging.
You enlightened President Roosevelt about killing Billy the Kid. You can enlighten me. Although it sounded to me as if he had your head in a rat hole.
Is that right?
Benji!
Everything okay?
Come on down here.
What?
You don't want to miss this, I guarantee it.
Garrett tried something?
Mr. Garrett gonna tell us both how he killed Billy the Kid.
He's gonna... What about if Tweety's men come?
Well, they ain't here now, are they? But don't tell me you don't want to hear it when we got the horse's mouth sitting right here.
It's really such a good idea?
You want a shot of whiskey, Benji?
Wouldn't decline. You having one yourself?
Why, I think I am.
What about our guest here?
He know what he have to do to get a taste. Cheers.
Your health? Don't feel right drinking in front of...
Give the sheriff a sip if you want. Your choice.
You want a sip of whiskey, Mr. Garrett?
If you offer in.
Would you just a sip, mind?
That is good whiskey, ain't it?
Only the best for my Clayton.
You really work for a circus stupendo?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I seen a circus once in Roswell. You weren't on the bill.
And then that can't be much of a show.
It was okay.
They do say they see lights up there in Roswell, lights in the sky.
Didn't see me no lights either. I was breeding and raising horses at the time.
That what you do? Work with horses?
Pretty much all I ever wanted from this life. A ranch, some horses, and enough time to breed 'em good. But money and me never took to dancing.
Oh, well, here's to that.
You two finished courting?
You can't win on your own, you know, neither of you. Not against Tweety.
Not about winning, Sheriff. About making a stand.
At least tell me what it was Clayton did.
Lost everything you see around you in a game of poker.
A fixed game of poker.
We don't know that.
You think it weren't?
And then my Clayton went and had himself an apoplexy. Dropped down dead, more or less, right where you're sitting.
And we got less than 1 day left to pay.
So you're just waiting for Tweety to come and take what's yours?
What I'm waiting for, Mr. Garrett, is you telling me and my pal Benji exactly what you told the president about Billy the Kid. And the look in old Teddy Roo's face when you did.
Now, Claude, come, sit down and stop complaining.
This is most irregular, Mr. President.
Claude, please, just listen to what Mr. Garrett has to say.
I'm very well acquainted with Mr. Garrett's claim to fame. The execution of Mr. Henry Carty.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, whatever name we might choose to give him.
But here he is, Claude. Pat Garrett, here before you, the man himself, the greatest hero of the West, a lawman, sans compare.
It is my understanding that the idea of law may have been loosely grasped by some.
Excuse me, Mr. Stubbenfield, but I was elected as sheriff by the good people of Lincoln County, and I won that election in 1880, and I'm going to win this election for collector of taxes in El Paso now.
Not without the president's endorsement, you're not.
The Kid, Pat, if you please. That fateful night.
Pat?
It was a very long time ago, sir.
I'm waiting, and so is Claude.
Well, seems as if there weren't but one jail in New Mexico that could hold the kid for more than a day or two. I was away on county business when he chimneyed up the chimney and made his last escape, but not before he had killed 2 deputies one of whom he massacred in the street.
Bob Ollinger.
Yes, sir.
And the other deputy was a fella called Bell, am I right?
In every particular, Mr. President.
I know it all. I know it all, Claude, you see?
I do, sir. But weren't you somewhat negligent, Mr. Garrett, in abandoning 2 deputies to guard the kid alone?
Oh, for pity's sakes, Claude.
It was an error, I admit, Mr. Stubblefield. An error I have remonstrated with myself for many years since.
Then you failed in your duty. You admit it.
Believe I just said so.
Did you hear that, Mr. President? From his own mouth?
Yes, I'm sure. But what did you do about hunting down the kid?
First off, I did nothing. Just went back home to my ranch, attended to my fences, make him believe he had outsmarted me the same way he outsmarted everyone else. Give the kid a sense that there was nothing to worry about.
Cunning and guile, you see, Claude?
Thought it best.
Despite enormous public pressure to act, the press and such like.
The press were calling out for nothing less than blood, sir. And blood right here, right now. But I kept my own counsel.
You hear that, Claude? He kept his own counsel in the face of all of that.
Very commendable, I'm sure.
You have character, Pat. Character.
Then I received word that the kid was hiding out at Fort Sumner, the Maxwell Ranch. Now, I had known Pete Maxwell for years and believed him to be a reliable and law-abiding person, and his sister Paulita to be a Conchita of whom the kid was particularly fond and held a torch for her as bright as the moon is light.
Amor vincit omnia.
Not this time, sir. Love didn't conquer nothing.
Latin too, Mr. Garrett. Impressive.
Eventually, myself and 2 deputies tracked him down to Fort Sumner. The night was dark but clear, and the kid was there. Weren't no doubt about that. A hunted man. A murderer and a thief who needed to be. Wake up, Pete.
Garrett, it's a little...
You hear about?
Who?
Who do you think? The kid?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me, Pete, because I know he is here. Fact is, I believe I just seen him out in the orchard.
He alone?
Paulita wasn't with him, if that's what you're asking.
Paulita?
Come to see her, didn't he?
He just showed up, Pat. I didn't invite him. You know I didn't.
Well, I don't know that, Pete. That's exactly what I do not know.
You brought a gun in here?
Where's the kid sleeping? The bed next to you.
It's there if he wants it.
And if he don't want it, where he be then?
Oh, please don't hurt my sister.
Then pretty Paulita shouldn't be out fraternizing with a wanted fugitive, should she?
You are scaring the living shit out of me, Garrett. And so is the kid being here. Believe me.
I'm gonna find what's going on. You stay.
Not a word. Not one.
Who are those fellas outside, Pete? Pete!
That's him, Pat, and he's got a gun.
Who's that you got with you? Keeness! Keeness!
Stay right where you are, Billy.
Garrett!
Holy! You shot him! You shot the kid, Pat!
That really him? You sure? You certain? Don't shoot, Maxwell, nobody! That was the kid came in here just now, and I have killed him.
You killed him. You had killed Billy the Kid. You, Mr. Garrett.
Shot him square in the chest. Butcher's knife and the gun he held in his hand fell clattering to the floor.
Those that would see your name disgraced, Mr. Garrett, say you shot him in the back.
What in Sam Hill is the matter with you, Claude?
Mr. President,
Speaking like that to a man like Pat Garrett.
I can be forgiven, I think, for finding Mr. Garrett's methods of policing somewhat unorthodox.
But we are unorthodox men, Claude. Mr. Garrett and I. Why, we are men of the air and mountains, of the soil and the distant stars. We are the very soul of America. Isn't that right, Pat?
I guess.
But surely the very soul of America cannot be a state-sanctioned killer, Mr. President.
You know, I just about had enough
A
of that.
killer with a silver badge who profited handsomely from the shooting of Billy the Kid and many more to boot.
An honest man has to make a living.
And the public will judge us harshly, I believe, for appointing violent and dangerous men into positions of high public office, such as the one for which Mr. Garrett petitions today. An office, I might add, that Mr. Garrett has no experience of whatsoever.
What are we to do with you, Claude?
Believe me, it's nothing personal, Mr. Garrett.
You can shoot him if you want to, Pat.
Sir?
What?
I have a 6-shooter right here. It's loaded, too. So, Mr. Garrett, if you would be so kind, then I would be much obliged if you would shoot that old goat for me.
Mr. President.
They say he never misses, Claude. That true, Mr. Garrett?
Well, some say I have an eye.
Milk bottles on the wall yonder. You see them?
I see 'em.
Do you see them, Claude? They're just over your shoulder.
This is not at all the
Be
way
obliged. You gave it your best, Pat.
Yeah.
If you please. Jiminy Bob, Claude. Look. The look on your face.
I must protest in the strongest possible terms, Mr. President.
Duly noted, Claude. Duly noted. Would you read this piece of paper out loud, Pat?
Why, certainly, sir. I, the undersigned Patrick F. Garrett, hereby give my word of honor that if I am appointed collector of taxes at El Paso, I will totally abstain from the use of intoxicating liquors during my term of office.
Same goes for gambling, and any more dealings with your good friend, Mr. Tom Powers. Those terms, they suit you?
Why, Mr. Roosevelt, they suit me entirely.
And that's the tale you told to the president?
And that's how I became collector of taxes at El Paso.
And the girl? Polita?
What of her?
Nobody know?
Nobody ever asked about her before.
Why would they? She weren't nothing but Billy's girl after all. Why should she have any kind of opinion about seeing her sweetheart being slain before her eyes? Why should she have any sort of say about any of that?
What's she talking about?
I have no idea.
Of course you don't. And you know why? Because you never even stopped to ask.
I don't think I understand what you're saying.
I'm talking about the way you rough men are. The things you do. The approaches you take. The people you hurt. And the consequences you dodge. Why, this whole country nothing but one gaping wound after another. And you old wild man, too blind to even see it bleeding.
The ladies sat with him for hours after they laid him out. Billy. Lit candles, sang those same melancholy songs you were singing this evening. That's what they did after I shot him. The women at the Maxwell Ranch. I didn't interfere. I didn't do or say anything like I was... well, like I wasn't there. Oh, I shot him all right, but these women, these candles, and the song, this was an altogether different character, you know? For this was less the laying out of a bandit, more the passing of some kind of saint. Which is funny, as he never was that. Not Billy, no sir, no saint or angel he. But he the one the folks do love. Like them women sang some spell upon him. Hard not to be touched by it. Difficult. And besides my wife, you the only two I ever told that to.
Where's your wife now?
Home. Waiting for me.
You hold her in some affection. Your wife.
You have no idea.
Untie him, Benji.
What?
You going to turn on us, Mr. Garrett?
I gave you my solemn word I'm not, but I'd like my guns back.
Hope you clear about all this.
Clear as the night is dark.
Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
My gun?
Fetching them now.
So how'd you ink your blood?
Huh?
With old Teddy Roo.
Oh, well, President shook a hand. He was offended to shake.
What that mean? He shook a hand, he was offended to shake.
It means what it means.
But I don't mean anything.
Well, here they be, Mr. Garrett.
Thank you, Benji.
And we good? We too? No hard feelings?
The situation reversed, I would say.
Benji!
Get out!
Nancy Claypole!
It's okay.
You hear me, Nancy Claypole? You come out of there right now with your hands in the earth.
Who's that calling?
Who's that asking?
This is Pat Garrett. And if I'm not very much mistaken, that is you, Danny Felder.
We don't got no argument with you, Pat Garrett.
And I don't much want to arrest you all over again.
Oh, you gonna arrest me, are you, Garrett?
I would think twice about exacerbating this dispute any more than need be exacerbated, Danny. After all, if I'm not mistaken, you still got a price on your head, you and that brother of yours.
And if I'm not mistaken, you ain't any kind of sheriff anymore, Garrett. Word in El Paso is you all washed up.
Yeah, well, that ain't the word in here. The window, Nancy, behind you.
Where?
Climb it in.
Oh,
Okay, Nancy.
my God.
No. Put the rifle down, Nancy. The gun.
Will you look at all that blood?
What's going on in there? Carl?
Carl's dead, Danny.
Hey, what?
Yeah, and that on you for sending his dumb ass in to sneak up on us. Get over there in the corner, Nancy, now.
I got men out here.
No, you don't.
Send a woman out we square, Garrett.
Can't do that.
You're a fool getting involved in this. This ain't your fight.
Will you look at what you done to this window?
Huh?
Side of you, Danny.
You will never make that shot, Garrett.
Will I? Not.
Heck of a shot, Pat.
Still have my eye.
As I and young Danny there do know to our cost.
You left me with no other course of action, Billy, that night.
No disputing that.
It was your head or mine.
No disputing that either. But tell me, Pat, tell me true. Do you believe that if I had finished you that night, they would be singing them same sad, sweet songs about Pat Garrett?
That ain't any kind of question worth answering. And will you know why you weren't nothing, Billy? You weren't nothing but a farmhand, got himself mixed up in a bloody land dispute and discovered he had a taste for thieving cattle and killing men. Why? There ain't nothing. Not one thing that makes you special. Nor was there any thought in your head for anybody but yourself.
That right?
And all them folks you charm with your dancing and your singing and your crowd-pleasing ways, why, they ain't nothing but damn fools themselves.
Then why, oh why, do I vex you so?
Nancy.
Who's that now?
It's Pat Garrett. Easy now.
Slept a little, I think.
That's good.
Who gonna clean all that blood up?
Hey, we gonna sort this out, Nancy. As soon as I get back from El Paso with the reward money for them Felder brothers.
You coming back here?
Yes, I am. And you're gonna take it, the reward money. And I will set things straight with Tweety. It's gonna be all right.
No, it ain't. It ain't never gonna be all right again. Benji.
That's the shock speaking.
Shook a hand he was offended to shake.
Huh?
Teddy Roo, you said.
There was a misunderstanding.
Between you and the president?
Guess I made a hash of things there, too.
I hear great reports from El Paso, Pat.
That's very gratifying to hear, sir.
No, it seems like only yesterday we sat together in the White House garden.
4 years.
Can it really be as long as that? They say you go about your duties with exemplary zeal and enthusiasm.
Well, tax collecting me a good fit, I believe, Mr. President.
There's the man. And how are you finding today?
Well, your Rough Riders sure are a lively bun.
Why, that they are. That they most certainly are. Who's that fella there?
Oh, perhaps you'll permit me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Of course.
Tom?
Oh, Mr. President. Oh, I can't begin to tell you what an honor it is to meet you in person at last.
Hold that for the camera, please, Mr. President.
Why, certainly. And you are?
Why, this is Mr. Tom Powers.
Proprietor of the Coney Island Saloon.
You have heard of me?
Oh, yes, Mr. Powers. I have heard of you. Most certainly I have. You and your gambling establishment have quite the reputation. Good afternoon, Mr. Garrett.
Mr. President?
Will I say something wrong, Pat?
Mr. President? Mr. President?
And that's all it took?
Mm-hmm. Careless mistake on my part.
And that's why the president gave you the old heave-ho. Because he shook Tom Powers' hand.
And that's why I went back to Washington last week to try and talk Roosevelt out of it.
That when things went right.
Mr. Garrett?
Mr. President, I am grateful that you agreed.
Photograph, Mr. Garrett. They took a photograph.
I had nothing to do with it.
Have you any idea how badly you have compromised both this office and myself personally? I warned you about fraternizing with that particular gentleman all those years ago, did I not?
Yes, sir, and I will do all I possibly can to make it up to you. I will.
And how do you intend to do that?
Well, sir, please, by granting me your commendation for re-election in El Paso.
Permit me to ask you a question, Pat. On what was this magnificent nation of ours built, in your humble opinion?
Well, I couldn't say, sir.
But if your president were to press you for a reply?
Well, then, guess I'd have to say, whiskey, blood, and bullets.
Whiskey, blood, and bullets. As opposed to decency, hard work, and community.
Well, that's what I saw most all the years I was sheriff, sir. Show certain folks some property they consider theirs, and they got a tendency to get awful mean-spirited.
Mean-spirited.
And dangerous.
You do realize recommending you as collector of taxes in El Paso was never actually about you, Mr. Garrett. The you of you.
Sir?
It was about appointing a person who embodied all that was true and good and indisputably decent about this great United States. It was about discovering an unflinching and unwavering star. And you, Mr. Garrett, have tumbled from that lofty firmament.
But all I did was invite Mr. Powers to shake your hand.
We are a nascent nation, Mr. Garrett. And in common with all young nations, we must develop our own heroes. Heroes who are pure of heart and deed. Heroes who are wholly our own. Wholly American. Unique. Heroes who would sooner die than compromise and fail us.
Well, that is just a fantasy, sir.
But it is America's fantasy. And who are you, Mr. Garrett, to disavow the people of it? Good day.
And that was that?
Pretty much. Saved the letter they gave me. Now, I best be heading out to El Paso, see they don't try and jip us on the reward.
I'm sorry, Mr. Garrett. About the president and all. That must have been a loss for you.
Whiskey, blood, and bullets.
Huh?
Never you mind.
What's gonna happen to me now?
I'll see you find your feet.
You my hero now.
Ain't nobody's hero, Nancy. Just ask Teddy Rue.
And Benji?
Gonna bury Benji next to Clayton.
Maybe you dig a grave for me, too. 'Cause I'm all done.
Just you sit tight, Nancy.
Told you coming here was a bad idea, Pat.
You know me, Billy. Fool for pride.
She is some shot, though, ain't she? Blew that boy's brains clean out.
She don't seem to be doing so good right now.
Taking a life. Well, That ain't ever easy.
Never slowed you down.
Nor you, Pat. But you and I, we had well, what did we have?
An aptitude?
No sense in denying it. This little adventure sure put a spring in your step.
Can't deny that. Been a tad exhilarating.
Here's to whiskey, blood, and bullets, then.
Whiskey, blood, and bullets.
Yeah, looky there.
What?
The sun, stupid.
May as well be rising just for us, we too.
Like it will tomorrow.
And the day after that.
And the day after that.
Amen.
Amen.
In The Continuing Adventures of Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Deceased, by Sebastian Baczkiewicz. Pat Garrett was played by Sean Gilder, Nancy by Madeline Appia, Billy the Kid, Sam Swann, Benji, Edward Hogg, Claude Stubbenfield, John Garasio, Clayton Claypole, Nathan Osgood, Maxwell by Keelan McCarthy, and President Theodore Roosevelt was played by Rolf Saxon. It was a BBC Cymru Wales production, directed by Helen Perry.